Hello, lovely people. It's so bright today. Wow. Today I am on the way to Hull. I am going to visit 7 different properties, and I'll keep you with me on my journey. I have dropped off little man at nursery, and I am heading my way. It's going to be about a 4-hour trip. I'm about half an hour of the way in. So I'm going to go see 7 different properties, like I said, for 3 different investors. One of the investors wants a turnkey investment, so property that's ready, good to go, no maintenance issues to clear up, nothing to do with the property. They just want it to be ready to be tenanted as soon as we get it, so that they can start to make cash flow. And their aim is to make at least £500 a month from this property. So that's my objective, to get a property that is ready to go. We'll get her, after all her expenses, £500 a month, and I'm confident I'll find it. So for this investor, I'm viewing 4 properties for her. For the second investor, I am viewing 2 properties. She wants similar to properties that I have got, so it'll be our project, something that requires work, something that requires maintenance, that requires a total modernisation, to be honest, something that we can get undervalued and add value to it. So when we do the refinance, we can pull out all her money. So that's my aim for her. Because I'm only one person, I can only view so many in a day. Because of the long journey ahead, I think 7 probably is my max that I can view in a day. So viewing 4 for this investor, 2 for the second one that I've just mentioned, and the final investor, I've actually got her property already, so we're going through the legal process now. And I got her a 4-bed, 2-reception property that will be completed at the end of this month. So I'm going to the property again to view it with a builder to get his quote for the refurbishment works. I've already got 2 other quotes, but as I always do, I tend to get 3 quotes for the renovation works, just to ensure that we have a fair estimate and I go with the best builder slash decorator possible. So I'm meeting him on site today as well, so we can go through the project, go through the works that need to be done, and get an estimate on these quotes so I can feed that back to the third investor. So it's a busy day ahead for me. I have got 179 miles left to get there, but I will let you know how it goes, and I'll keep you updated on my journey too. But yeah, just so you know, I am driving. This is me heading to Hull, and I've got 3 hours, put it down, 3 hours and 18 minutes left to go. So yeah, pray for me guys, but yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. Four hours later, I have arrived in Hull now. So I'm just heading to the first property, which is a few minutes away. It's a 3-bed property, no major works to be done to it. We'll see when I get there. But you're looking forward to seeing it. I'll let you know what it looks like once I get inside. Outside. Thank you so much. So I've just seen the first property, and it actually looks really good. As it says on the tin, it didn't need any work at all. Maybe a little bit of paint work inside one of the cupboards, the cupboard where the boiler is. That's literally probably the worst thing I could say about the property. Other than that, it looks amazing. It's up for 95k, so I definitely think it's worth its probably even worth a bit more, to be honest. So definitely a good contender and a good start to the day for viewings. I've got the second viewing is 15 minutes away. This one, when I look at the actual list of properties that I'm seeing, was the number 1 in my list, just by looking at the the details the vendor sent over to me. So let's see how it looks. Hopeful for this one, but even if this one isn't as amazing as it's supposed to be, the first one I saw definitely ticks all the boxes. So far so good. I'll keep you updated. Property 2 behind me, just finished viewing it. It looks good. A few decorative things, but again, nothing major. But like some painting needs to be done. I think a few of the walls were skimmed, maybe by furniture or something scratching it, I don't know. But it looks good. It's definitely a good rental. The upstairs room is like a loft room, so the stairs are really, really steep. So if you've got someone who's a bit older or has any health issues with their knees or whatever, they could find it difficult because it is very steep. Like only a young person can be in that loft room. So we'll see. It's definitely a contender, but that upstairs room, which is obviously considered as a third bedroom, does make it a little bit techie when I'm thinking of the market to rent it to. Definitely cuts out the bit of the older generation. Young professionals will be fine, children will be fine. So it's still a good property. I'm just trying to calculate in my head who would not be in the property. I have a think, but yeah, it's a good property. Definitely a good option to put down to the investor. I think I still prefer number 1 over this one, but it's still a good option. It's been on the market since February, which I'm surprised about. They did have offers in, but I think they've not come through with their paperwork. So it's up for 100 to 110. So yeah, it's definitely got good scope. We'll see. But yeah, on to property number 3 now. Okay, outside the property, literally next door to a convenience store. So I have left property number 3, I believe it is. Yes, number 3, and it's a good property. Good property. It's a probate property, so they want a quick sale. They want it to go quick. It's been on the market for a little while, but they know they pull it at a higher offer. Sorry, a higher amount than what it's worth. They put it on at 99, so it didn't get too many viewings. They've reduced it, I think, twice now. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's up for 80k. And since it's gone down, it has had a lot more interest. So I'm hoping I can snap this one up for the investor and it can be taken off the market. But the only thing is with probate, once you put the offer in, it doesn't come off the market. People can technically still view the property. But obviously most estate agents will dissuade people from viewing it if they're not serious about wanting to actually take it, because it wastes their time, especially if there's already a sale going through. And they try to have the sale done within 28 days, just so it's off the market, done and dusted, and they can move on. So I think this is a very good potential for my investor who wants BRR. There isn't, to be honest, too much work to do to it, apart from decorative work. A survey hasn't been done on it, so I don't know if there's anything like subsidence there, but I doubt it. To be fair, from what I saw, there are a few cracks in the wall, but I do think it's more plasterboard rather than anything else, and I can't see anything outside the property in terms of cracks in the brickwork. So for a property that's already undervalued because it is probate, I do think it's a good steal. So I'll talk to the investor. Obviously I'll see the second property that I've got booked for them, and we'll take it from there. But let me head off to property number 4 so I'm not late. So the joys of working in property. So I'm on the way to property number 4 now, which is for the third investor who I have already got this property for. We're going through the sale and I just need to get enough builder's opinion. I've actually worked with this builder before, so the builder unfortunately can't make it. He's got to look after his daughter. I don't know if she's not feeling well, I'm not sure. So I'm just on the way there now to do a video walkthrough with the builder so he's able to quote me. So you just have to improvise sometimes when it doesn't work out. Obviously it would have been better for him to be there to see it face to face and give me an accurate quote, but we'll have to work with what we got. So I'll do still pictures and I'll do a video walkthrough with him on the phone to go through the updates I want to the property, and we will take it from there. So yeah, probably I'll see if I can record it, but I don't think I'll be able to record this viewing while I'm on the phone to him as well. Well, I'll try, let's see. Okay, so this is coming into the property. Oops. Okay. Okay, so just leaving property number 5 now, I think it is. Yeah, 5. Very good property. I know I said that about the other ones, but this one is probably the best for the second investor that's looking for a BRR project. It's literally behind a school, so families would snap this up in a heartbeat. It's next to the Royal Infirmary, which is a local hospital. So again, working professionals can snap this up too. It's in a very good location. It looks like everyone on this road are kind of doing up their properties. So it's not like there's a lot of unemployment or stuff like that there. A lot of the properties that are here are rental as well, so it's good to know that there is a strong rental market. So I think this one is going to be number 1 out of the 2 in my list for the second investor that does want to be our project. So yeah, let's see where we go. I've got another 2 viewings left in my books, so let's see how they go. I am sweating, it's so hot today. Okay, so this is the first bedroom. She didn't complain, oh my god. Okay, so first room. Okay, so property 5 and 6 update. So it was actually okay, property number 5. So that one is for property for investor, sorry, number 1, who wants it a ready-made property. It needed a few decorative things like replastering, and a little bit of a paint job, but as it is, it looks actually pretty good. They've used, it looks like they use it currently like a HMO. I don't know if it's unlicensed, but there was a bed downstairs, so they technically used it as a 4-bed. So there was a bed in the downstairs reception, which meant that the living area, sorry, you can't see my face. So it meant that the living area that they used as a living area was quite small. And then they used 2 of the bedrooms on the first floor, and then they changed the loft room upstairs to a bedroom, which is absolutely fine. It just always means that going up the stairs to the loft area is quite steep, and that sometimes could be an issue for certain type of tenants. It just depends on the tenants that want the property, but it doesn't rule it out. Obviously that increases desirability, because technically it's now a 4-bed compared to the 2-bed, which is what was advertised as. Is it turnkey? No, it will need a little bit of work done to it, so we will see. Property number 7, I think I've got my numbers all messed up now, but probably the last property I've seen, that one was a nice property. That one is a turnkey investment, definitely nothing to do to it. It looks really, really good. They also use downstairs as a bedroom and have a second reception area that they use as a living room. But it looks really good in terms of like even the way they've painted it and separated it and added a few feature walls like along the corridor. It was really nice. So that one probably is one of the ones that I probably will offer to the investor to take. So I think I'm torn between the first and the last property. I'll give the investor obviously all the options, but I think one of those two, one of the first or the last property, is one of the ones I think I'd recommend for them to take. In terms of location, I think the last property works well. It's not too far from the city centre and the hospital, so tenanting it would be easy. I'm going to speak to the office tomorrow to see what they believe the average rental would be. I've got an idea of what I think it would be, but I want to get their take, as they obviously on the ground, to see what they would take. But yeah, it's been an overall positive day. I need to head somewhere to get something to eat because I am starving after all the viewings, and then head back to London. It's a 4-hour journey. I've been driving for about 20 minutes now, but it says it's still another 3 hours and 39 minutes to head home. So I think I will sign off for the day, head home, get something to eat, and go kiss my babies. So yeah, I'll keep you updated on what the investors say and which property I go for. But other than that, have a blessed day. Speak to you guys soon. Bye.